Hey guys, it's time to take a look at the OPPO F1 Plus smartphone. It's having the fastest fingerprint sensor, which is by far the only thing that I like on this phone, to be really honest. And let's start this full review. Okay, so I want to talk about everything about this phone, from build quality to camera to battery. Let you guys know about everything and what this phone really is. And of course, I have never done videos on Oppo phones before, so my subscribers, they are not that much interested in this phone. But yeah, there's some few people. This device is pretty popular in India especially. So yeah, let's just start this video off with the build quality. So right off the bat, when you first hold this phone, you will notice that it's a complete copy of iPhone, of iPhone 6 or iPhone 6s. So this is the iPhone 6 silver, and it looks really identical to the Oppo phone, or Oppo phone looks identical to the iPhone. And you can even see the antenna bands, and also if we take a look at the bottom, look at that, extremely similar, same positions for the screws and the USB port, speaker, and also on the back you can see that Oppo logo, Apple logo. So these Chinese phones, they always try to make their phone look like iPhone, but it is a premium phone nonetheless. Aluminum on the back, feels great in hand. But again, if you at least where I live, people around me, if I'm going to use this phone in front of them, they will definitely going to see it as an iPhone, as an iPhone, and they will say that you are using a clone, an iPhone clone. So that's why I don't like to use this phone like as my main phone, when I'm out. So I really like some original phones, like Nexus phones. They are original design-wise. Samsung phones, they are original, but this is disappointing. They could have they made some great smartphone design in the past, Oppo Find 7 and all that, but this is not that good. Copy of Apple. Also, it comes with a 5.5-inch 1080p HD display. So for the price, it costs around $460. So I think that is good. 1080p screen. That is a good thing that you're getting. Color-wise, you can see that it's definitely not as good as Super AMOLED displays that we get with Samsung phones, but it has its own worth for the money. You can see how these colors are looking. And one thing that I've noticed, that outdoor visibility definitely is not that good compared to AMOLED display. So it's a bright display, but it's not super bright as Samsung phones. They have the best visibility outdoors, and iPhones also have really nice bright displays outdoors. So also software wise, this is of course Chinese phones. They all have same kind of UI. Huawei, Oppo, their UI is very similar. You get home screen. This is Color OS, but I don't find this much different compared to Huawei's UI, which is, I think they're calling that Emotion UI, something like that. So it's coming with 5.1 Lollipop, and that's kind of a disappointing thing, because we even have Marshmallow on the Galaxy S5, which is a phone from 2014. So why not Marshmallow? So yeah, it has some nice features which I'm going to be showcasing in a tips and trick video. One of the features that I like here, that you can hold down these two buttons at the same time, like this, and it's going to capture a photo. So that is really good. That's kind of a spy thing, you don't have to do anything. You want to capture a photo, just do this, and it's going to vibrate, and that means that it's going to capture a photo, and you can of course take a look at that in the gallery. So that can be a good thing for some people if you want to take pictures secretly of someone. So in terms of the hardware, it has a MediaTek chipset, and it scores pretty decent when it comes to the benchmarks. MediaTek chipset, they are built for these Chinese phones, and that's why they are always going to be slow compared to the competition. I mean, my Note 4 scores better compared to this phone that is released in 2016. Note 4 2014 phone can score better in Geekbench versus this phone. So 4 gigs of RAM. I mean, I'm not saying that it's bad in performance. Real life performance is really good. You're gonna be seeing some speed test videos on my channel. It has a really nice multitasking experience. I really like that. The software overall is really light. You get almost 2. Let's see here. If you close everything up, you get almost 2.4 gigs of RAM free out of 4 gigs. So that is pretty cool. You don't really get that much RAM available free on Samsung phones, so very less bloatware. I enjoyed that. Also, if we talk about the camera on this phone, so the back camera is 13 megapixel, the front camera is 16 megapixel, so you get some really nice quality camera pictures out of it. The camera UI is really similar to what we get with the Huawei phone, so nothing much to explain here, but it's really easy to operate. It has some nice beauty and other modes. Front camera selfie, I should say that still the Nexus 6P that I have still is the best phone up to date when it comes to capturing selfies, and on the second I think it's LG G5, but no phone has that much good selfie quality as the Nexus 6P overall, not even the S7. I've explained that in my other videos also. And lastly, if I talk about the battery, the battery is 2,800 something. Of course, it's less than 3,000 for a 5.5-inch 1080p display, and I think it's doing a decent job. I still, you can see I have some few left here. I've been using it ever since I got this phone, and I think I never connected the charger, and that's insane. And I gotta say, the battery it's really good. Battery life is good, it's solid. Of course, there's gonna be maybe a separate video on the battery topic. So yeah, this is the whole Oppo story. I know my sweet subscribers, they are not familiar with the Oppo phone, but now you know what this phone is. And on the competition with this phone, we had the Galaxy A7 2016, we had the Galaxy S6, we had the iPhone 6 and 6S, or maybe the SE, even the SE, which cost around the same as this phone. So I might do a video with that one also. Nexus 5X, you can consider this phone as a mid-range phone. It may not be as good as of course, it's not as good as the S7 Edge, which cost a lot more money than this one. So yeah, I want to keep this video short, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out.